I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
So what are you looking forward to?
Well, you know, we made it. It was I don't know, maybe 4 years ago now or something, and so many things happened. It was such a unique process, so I'm interested to see how it turned out. But I'm sure it'll be like, you know, it's Terrence Malick, so it'll feel like a Terrence Malick film.
And I know it was a while ago, but do you remember kind of the character that you play and sort of what his journey is in this, or the essence of him?
Yeah, but you know, it went through so many different incarnations, and that's kind of the interesting thing about the way that Terrence Malick works, is that he's sort of finding it as he goes along. So, you know, so much of it I'm sure was made in the edit.
Well, and you're a music fan, I'm assuming, and it's chock full of musicians.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of the musicians that you got to interact with?
Yeah, there was so many. You know, we worked, I think the most with Patti Smith, which was incredible. She was she just brought so much to the film, and she was so cool to hang out with, and there's just so many musicians. It was a lot of fun, you know. We just, for I think 2 summers, we're at different music festivals, and it was a very unique experience.
So talk about where you like filming here in Austin for this film and kind of what that means for
all the way down here.
It feels surreal and very, what do you call it, like, it's full circle, obviously, right? Because it's been 5 years, right? It's everything's changed. It's like it's a period film now, right? So it feels good. It feels right that we're here, and you know, and where else would you want to do this?
Yeah. Well, so when Terry initially talked to you guys about what this movie was going to be, nameless, castless, like what was the genesis of Song to Song?
I think it was a zeitgeist film, something that was rooted in the current day and, you know, representative of how the music scene is today, and I think we captured it. People will see that. We've got all the best bands playing here and played at all the best festivals. I think it's a proper representation of what we set out to achieve.
Talk to me. Where are we?
We're in Austin, Texas, the home of Song to Song, launching another Malick film. The last time we were here was for Tree of Life. So following in good footsteps, and excited to get this movie out into the world.
Got it. So talk to me, give me like a top line of what this movie is to you.
This movie to me, in many ways, it's, you know, this city is a microcosm for it. This city is obviously going through so many changes, has deep roots, but every single day it becomes unrecognizable from the last. And I think these characters are characters that are searching for themselves, obviously come from strong places, and are seeking a deeper root and a deeper meaning in their life. So I think, you know, Austin really has that essence and that meaning to it right now, and so it's amazing to be here launching this film at a place that has so much significance to the film.
And at South by too, like South by celebrates, you know, very edgy filmmakers, traditional, like all sorts of kinds of filmmakers. What's special about premiering it in the film?
Yeah, this festival, it's a non-conforming festival. I love about, you know, there's a saying in Austin about keeping it weird, which I take that as being different, not trying to follow in other footsteps, and really embracing the unique roots that this city has. And I think this festival is a testament to that. It really has maintained its individuality, doesn't try to be like other festivals. The way that it was born was a group of visionaries coming together wanting to celebrate art. And to this day, though it's grown exponentially and has so many different sectors from tech, music, education, it still really holds on to those roots where it's trying to bring out new ideas and share them with a public that wouldn't have otherwise known about it. So it's amazing to have a film like Song to Song that's able to enjoy that type of presence, that type of platform.
So talk to me about Song to Song and kind of filming in Austin and then now being back and premiering it here.
I mean, shot here, gets to premiere here. Kind of a Cinderella little story. It's like the coolest thing that could happen. I used to have an apartment here in Austin, so I'm still just kind of eating my way through back to my old favorite restaurants and stuff. So it's nice to slow it down and get to enjoy the festival a little bit.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in Austin?
You know, I had a favorite taco truck. It was called El Pueblo. I've never seen it like in the last 2 years. Unfortunately, I think it's gone. Does that ring a bell?
I'm not from
El Pueblo?
here.
Oh, you're not from here?
No,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I hope you find it.
Look for the El Pueblo truck. If you see it, stop and you get a taco.
That's like your North Star that you're...
Yeah, exactly. I just go around sniffing.
So you've worked with Terry for a while. Kind of talk about what...
Night of Cups, Voyage of Time, and now Song to Song. So I actually haven't seen the whole Song to Song yet either, so I'm just as excited as anybody else to finally get to check it out.
I take it you probably haven't seen the film.
I have not.
Got it. So it's hard to tell what it is or whatever, but can you talk about filming and working with Terry?
I mean, he's a cinematic poet. and his films aren't formulaic. They're very. I mean, it's art. You know, if you like poetry, visual poetry mixed with audio, I mean, he's Terry Malick, you know what I mean? It's an honor to do 2 films with him now, back to back.
Same thing right over
Do
here.
you remember what you filmed for this specifically?
Right here, big guy with the beard,
So
big
what was
guy
your,
with the
like,
beard.
role?
You're gonna have to see. Who knows? It might not even be in the film. You know?
You don't seem worried. Does that worry you at all?
That doesn't worry me the least bit, because the joys of working with Terry is exactly that. It's just the experience of working with Terry. So it's like that can never be erased. That's the joy for any artist. I had to have permission from ABC to cut me out of Red Widow, my TV show that I was shooting at the time. So I had to like bow out and lose all that money just to fly out here to work with great Terry Malick.
And even knowing that you might not end up in
It
the
was the
final.
best experience ever. I'm still talking about it. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
What made you want to work with Terry?
I think every actor wants to work with Terry. You know, he's one of our most prolific filmmakers.
And so I'm aware that you're not handed a script and like here's exactly who you are. But so what was sort of the initial direction that he gave you on who Faye is?
Honestly, it was so long ago now. It was 5 years ago, and I can't really remember that well what the initial thing was. I think he sort of described the story was, and the characters a little bit, but there's very little information. Yeah.
So what was filming like with working with him?
It was different every day. Every day was just like you never knew what to expect or what you were going to be doing. It was really exciting. It was also really challenging. Sometimes it was hard, and it was really fun. It was unlike anything I've ever done before.
And filming in Austin, had you filmed here before?
No, and I had never been here before either.
Oh, wow.
I really loved filming here so much. We were here for almost 3 months, I think, and I would love to come back here and work again. I really loved it.
I know it was a while ago. Do you remember, like, do you have a favorite restaurant or bar or anything that you went to?
I really like all the food trucks, and I'm vegan, so I have to like find things where I can eat. But I really liked a place. I think it was called Uchi.
Okay.
Uchi. They have really good sushi. I mean, obviously not the fish, but yeah.
So you're back in Austin.
Back.
Have you been here since you filmed?
I have been here since I filmed. I was here actually not so long ago, about, what month are we now? It's March.
Yeah.
I was here pre-Christmas. I was here in November.
What's your favorite thing to do in Austin when you're in town?
I like to go to the Broken Spoke, trying to learn some Texas two-step. But not so good, but I enjoy it. Soak up the atmosphere. Just had some excellent barbecue, so that's always good. Good Texas barbecue.
Yeah, good. So I know you're a fan of Terry's films. Like, what made you? But he also has a very unconventional way of creating films and production and all that. So what made you want to work with him?
Because of that, just the idea of well, number one, just to sort of to work with him and to meet him, but to work with him is absolute sort of dream. And then because he is an original in the way he approaches telling stories, capturing moments, I just thought I could learn a lot from him.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so tell me just quickly your character and sort of the setup in this film.
Okay. Well, I play a guy called Cook. He's a producer, music producer. Pretty sort of manipulative kind of character. A character who's really sort of searching for experience. He's kind of looking for the ultimate experience, the ultimate high. He's sort of almost sort of rallying against the gods and trying to sort of transcend this world, as it were, and sort of and does through sort of experience, through sort of sexual sort of encounters, through taking drugs, and just through sort of influencing lives around him. And, yeah, it's a pretty interesting character.
You're finally here. How does it feel?
Feels good. I'm excited. It's been a long journey. Many years, most of my 20s spent working on this thing, so I'm glad to finally see it come to fruition.
And here too. Like
Yeah, in Austin, and come back to where it all started.
So talk to me quickly. You'd be a really great person to tell me about the filming in Austin part and from the festivals and all of that.
Filming with ACL and Fun for Fun Fest was an incredible experience, just to like work with not only like the festival and the promoters, but also get to know all the musicians and all the people that they work with, and to have that weird fusion of fiction and reality come together. And it's also my world, like also being a musician and whatever, and just kind of having the intersection of those jobs be a part of this beautiful thing. So it's really exciting.
Can you give me the top line of like some of the artists that we're gonna see in this?
We have Black Lips play with Rooney Mara's character Faye. You have glimpses of Iggy Pop and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Nicolas plays herself as a major character in the film. And then also we have Patti Smith, who is a beacon of light throughout, and many more.
And were all of those people apprehensive about being in this movie? Were they just playing themselves, or were they excited?
Everyone was really excited. I think it made everyone's day, because as musicians playing like a normal festival run, it made something like really weird happen around them and with them during the filming, and it just kind of like heightened their experience and ours at the same time. So it was super collaborative, and like everyone was thrilled on both sides. So.
And just lastly, like the soundtrack, not the soundtrack outside, but in the film, the music in the film. Like, talk to me about the volume of music in it and the different kinds of music and sort of.
I feel like there's maybe 70 different pieces of music, a mixture of like modern and ambient and classical, but then we also got to include a lot of rock and roll and like more modern music because of filming with the bands, and also because that's just like the vibe of the whole film. So got some good songs in there from like Sam Cooke and Del Shannon and all the artists that we filmed with, and Nicolas, and it's just a hodgepodge of, it really is music the whole time. So, yeah.
So you haven't seen the film yet. Is this
I haven't seen it yet.
What are you going in expecting?
I don't know. That's so cool not to know about anything, because then I can be surprised.
So talk about filming this and how you got involved. Did Terry reach out to you?
So I just had an audition, and we were given like pages of something. Then we had to improvise, and then I just got to meet him, talk to him on the phone. That was wonderful.
Are you a fan of his films?
I love his films. Yeah, he's one of the very rare that really cares about the important questions about universe, life, and the poesy of life, and the invisible, stuff like that. So yeah.
And you feel that when you're around him too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Has a great energy. Yeah.
So just tell me quickly. I know that the characters, and you shot this a long time ago too.
Yes.
But so what did he sort of tell you at the beginning about your character?
At the beginning, it was pretty. We didn't knew a lot actually. We were given like a few pages before shooting, and then it was a lot of improvisation, which is good because I guess he has is in his mind what he wants to say, and then he's like a painter. He just films and then adapts to what exists. So that's great, really cool.
And your character has a relationship with Rudy.
Maybe.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.